back. A major office and warehouse development in the Harbourside area has been officially opened. International company CHEP spent about $4 million building a new complex in Sturdy Street. Business CHEP provides pallets, container and crate pooling services, and its local headquarters used to be in Strathallan Street. The new larger facility is able to process 640,000 pallets a year, and it's on a site managed in conjunction with Port Otago's property subsidiary Chalmers Properties Limited. Further industrial activities expected to be developed on the neighbouring sections. On that note, let's take a look at today's financial summary. First of all, the markets today, and the NZX 50, like its Australian counterpart, finishing down 40 points today to 5,749. And to the exchange rates, down against the US dollar, up against the Australian though today, finishing at 0.9588. A local teacher is about to embark on a daring adventure to Papua New Guinea. Annie Main is due to fly to the troubled nation any day, and she joins us now to explain what her trip is all about. Good evening, Annie.
Oh, hi there. Oh, yeah.
So, tell us about why you're heading off to PNG.
To teach at a little local school in the Highlands. It's situated in a mining town, Tabubul. It's a town of 10 to 15,000 people. Teaching 11 to 14-year-olds. My subjects are art, design, technology and IT in the IB curriculum. So yeah, that's the basic reason I'm going, is to be a teacher.
So what prompted you to take on this challenge?
Well, it's close to New Zealand. Yeah, it's only 5.5 hours, which is, say, like driving from Auckland to Havelock North. You know, it's not so far. The climate's going to be really nice, 20, 30 degrees. And the ecology of the place is fantastic. Maybe you know about that, but it's just incredible. It's a last frontier. The diversity of creatures there is just astounding. Like recently, 30 new trees were discovered, you know, in the region that I'm going to be teaching. So I kind of do hope to have some explorations of the region. Papua New Guinea is incredibly ancient in terms of people. If you're interested in the way that people have travelled and traversed the world, you know, from Africa to the Middle East to Central Eurasia and the Aboriginal populations. So it's 35,000 years of habitation that Papua New Guinea's had, and that's habitation and growing cultures. And yeah, again, the diversity there is just astounding. There are 800 languages in that one half of the island, the Papua New Guinea side of the island, 800 languages, and that means 800 cultures. And in amongst those, you have all the nuances of what it means to be a man, what it means to be a woman, what the farming practices are, what the art's like, agricultural practices, etc. So, yeah.
So a fascinating place, but
definitely.
A place that has its internal problems and is a conflict-ridden country. Does that concern you? Are you worried about that side of Papua New Guinea?
Yeah, I guess I have had some days where I've gone, maybe I want to make a different decision. But no, not really. I think that as long as you go into situations respectfully, politely, and, you know, with caring and interest and being sensible, you know, like respecting maybe there are curfews, etc. You know, maybe not wandering around Port Moresby, you know, 8 o'clock at night. But I don't know, I feel like there are many dangers in many places. If you want to look at the world that way, you can think about parts of Auckland like that. You can think of, I've heard conversations here in Dunedin that have, you know, I've overheard people speaking proudly of, you know, violence and stuff. So it can happen anywhere, but no, I'm not going into it going to be carrying mace and, you know, looking for dodging danger. Not at all.
What do you hope to achieve and get out of this visit?
Well, obviously you want to do good teaching. It's a place that's going through incredible change, and the students that I'll be teaching in 8 or 10 years will probably have some, you know, responsibilities and titles of leadership. So you want them to be as capable as possible to be dealing with the massive changes they'll be faced with. For example, mining is a huge boom in the country at the moment, and that has contributed to the country having a massive economic progression, putting it in the top 10 countries in the world for growth over the last year. So yeah, helping the students, and for myself personally, just learning more about a part of the world that, you know, I didn't know so much about previously.
Well, we wish you all the best in this venture, and thanks for your time this evening.
It's all right.
Annie May, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, after the break on 39 Dunedin News, how a student play hopes to raise awareness of hate-fuelled violence in Dunedin, and a cooler few days lie ahead for us. All the